For insurance, 3 types of insurance plans we created and we consumed only one benefit event type. Or some examples, we created different benefit event types for different benefit plans. And these benefit event types, and we can assign whether employee on demand or benefit partner is on demand, which means employee can select or waive off at any time. Benefit partner also can assign the plans and waive off at any given time. But this open enrollment is slightly different than those concepts. How it is different? Here we are giving a particular window. So these are the number of days we are allowing you to enroll into the benefit plan. Okay. Before moving on to this Workday open enrollment, we have to perform certain checks. Okay, this is highly recommended. We have to perform certain checks. What are the checks? Make sure the employee doesn't have any in-progress transactions. First thing. Make sure the employee has any future dated benefit event transactions. And make sure the employees has properly all the eligibility rules, benefit plans has been configured. 1 second. I have created a checklist and I hope I might have now. If not, I can share later also, but a quick play will give it a try. Most important is plan setup and to assign this plan to an employee. We are aware of what configuration we need to do. But the most important few things we have to keep in mind is no in progress. First thing, this is a very hard stop for employees. What does it mean? For example, I am planning to initiate open enrollment for year of 2023. Okay, for 2023, I'm planning to initiate the open enrollment. By any chance, sometimes what happens due to year-end changes, some employees may trigger some plans. That might be the plan might be in progress. And when you initiate open enrollment, the existing event will go on hold. What I'm trying to say. Today's date is Sunday 11th. Okay, I will take US time since the brand is working. So December 9th, I'm planning to initiate open enrollment. And my open enrollment calendar is December 15th, or let's say 20th. Okay. I'm initiating the transaction on 9th December. The window will be open on 10th of December. The window will be closed on 20th of December, which means we are allowing the employees to enroll into the respective eligible benefit plans between these 2 dates. Okay, between these 2 dates. Now, what happens? Sometimes there might be future dated events. Example, for an employee, John Chen, there might be, let's say, insurance event might be triggered or insurance plan might be assigned on in these 2 dates. So we'll take 10th to 20th, let's say 13th December. For some employee, Adam Carlton might be have healthcare plan initiated on 23rd December. Now what happens? This is very important because normal incidents will come in this phase. I'm assigning open enrollment on these dates, but before I'm going to assign or initiate, employees already have certain events with future dated. So what happens is this event is already in progress. On top of that, we are initiating open enrollment. The open enroll event will go on hold. It will go on hold. What is meant by on hold? On hold means there is an existing benefit event. On top of that, you have initiated open enrollment. Then the business process of open enrollment will go on hold. That's true, right? There is already an event is there that employee has not taken any action. Our bed partner has not taken any action. On top of that, you are giving another event. So first you have to complete that event and then only this event will be released to take an action. To avoid these confusions, what Workday recommends? First clear what are the business process in progress. Let me run an example for understanding. We will check if this person is already have any in progress. Very good. But this is a different event. Okay, we'll take this plan only to run next. Let's say on effective date is 12/10. Okay, it works. This employee is already have in progress transaction. Okay. Now what I'm saying is if I initiate open enrollment greater than equal to the current event date, greater than equal to the current event date, you will get the open enrollment something similar to this here, and this event in progress, right? But it goes on hold. Instead of in progress, you can see on hold. Why it is on hold? Because there is an existing benefit event is in progress. You must complete this event first, and then only this event will be released to take an action. Okay, so that's the reason Workday strictly recommends cancel before initiating open enrollment. Cancel all the benefit events which are in progress, or inform to the Ben partner to make sure complete all the transactions prior to initiating the open enrollment. So either they have to take an actions or we have to cancel the existing events. Okay. Now, what configurations we need? Is simple. We need first a event. Event is nothing but the standard event so far what are we creating. So this event is different. This is called open enrollment event. Open enrollment event. And then map the open enrollment event under enrollment event rule. And then create, initiate open enrollment. While initiating open enrollment, there might be a common question. If you're initiating open enrollment, what are the parameters we need to enter? Benefit group, initiation date is defaulted. Benefit group start date, benefit plan assignment start date and end date. Okay, so let's do first. We'll do some mistakes so that we'll understand. What I do is I'll keep this as same. I'm not going to cancel. I will initiate the open enrollment. So you can see how these steps will go on hold now. But before that, we have to cancel the existing open enrollment, if any. But in real time, you don't have this existing open enrollment concept. The reason is on timely basis, we will close the open enrollment. Why I'm searching for the existing open enrollment? This is the practice channel. People might be practicing, they might have initiated. That might be hard stop for us. So what I do is I'll go to open enrollment status report just to understand is there any already existing one is available. I can see there is an existing one. Okay, open enrollment for same group effective from December 8th to December 30th. This is going to be a hard stop for us. In real time, you don't have this one in progress. Don't worry. So now I have to cancel. Before canceling, let me show how it open enrollment looks. This is the open enrollment event type, just now I said, right? And the benefit group for salaried employees. This is also available by default in Workday. Open enrollment start date, open enrollment end date, open enrollment effective date, which means you're giving the timeline to employees to enroll the benefit plans from 8th to 31st. The plans are whatever they enrolled will be effective from this date onwards. This date onwards. And here you'll have a checkbox, exclude workers in a waiting period. Sometimes some employees might be not completed probation. There might be certain plans that employee must be complete probation to give health care or to give forward care. Now, would you like to exclude those employees from the open enrollment? If you select this checkbox, if any employees are placed in the open enrollment and they are not completed probation, they will be excluded. Later, once we completed probation, we have to manually assign the plans to employees.
Okay.
Similarly, here, employee enrollment count. This will play a key role for us to make sure all eligible employees got the open enrollment. Not started, which shows total headcount. How many employees are eligible? In progress, employees already initiated. If any employees already initiated selected the benefit plan, here we can track. You can see the names also by selecting this. Second thing, submitted. If any employee has been enrolled and submitted, we can see here. If any employee went on hold, just now I gave an example, right? On hold, not started, which means the employee is already having progress. On top of that, there is a business process. It looks like this now. So we make sure you must clear this, then only they are able to enroll into the open enrollment. Closed with changes means they already submitted. Later again, they have done some changes. Closed with no changes. They have submitted, but they have not taken any, they have not done any changes. Finalized with changes. We can finalize the open enrollment by running these. Once you finalize the open enrollment, but still some employees, some benefit partners, do some adjustments. You can track here. Finalized with no changes. You have completed the open enrollment event, and you have completed the open enrollment event, but no changes. No employee, no benefit partner has applied any changes. We can track here. Okay. Cancelled means you initiate the open enrollment. Some of the employees have been cancelled the events. Okay. They have cancelled. You can track it here. Some of the employees resend the open enrollment events. We can track here. Total number of headcount 168, 1 plus 2, 171 employees. So far, what we covered is different, and this is a different topic. Any questions here? It just tracking us. It's act as a report for us to understand. Okay, total 171 employees. How many employees have been still working on the open enrollment? Why we need this one? Because I am saying the open enrollment is going to be closed on this date. When I'm going to close on this date, I want to make sure none of the employees should be in progress. That's true, right? They have not submitted it. If I cancel it, it will impact their in progress transaction.
Yeah.
Exactly, I will look into that. I will ensure submitted. This count should match with this count. Sometimes you don't match. You send reminders, you send emails, but employees may be on vacation, employee has not taken any action. We can't help. You have to close on this date if the employee has not chosen, right? So to take certain decisions, these are really very helpful. Any questions from here?
No, it's clear, Kiran.
Now, let me also show how this on hold looks. So far we're discussing, I'll go to this employee. Worker history, we can go. This open enrollment has been initiated now. Okay, open enrollment has been initiated, and there might be a benefit event might be in progress for this employee. We'll find out.
Okay, so I have a question. So in case if the employees are on leave or something, if the window has been closed, so for that employee, we need to assign manually or how it works?
Right. I'll come to that point as well. Yeah.
Okay.
If you see this example, someone initiated the benefit plan on 12/7/2022, correct?
Yeah.
12/7/2022. On top of that, open enrollment has been initiated on 12/8/2022. And he has not taken any action in progress. Now, this is also has been initiated. Since this is not taken any action, it went on hold.
Yeah.
To release this from on hold, the employee must be completed this first. Okay, so that's why if someone asks you on hold, you can tell there is a benefit event prior to the current event. So that's the reason the new event went on hold. Okay, that's the way I think that. Now, that's why Workday recommends strongly cancel these events, whichever is in progress, or inform Ben admin Ben partner to do cancels, or ask the employees to complete the events we are enrolling, we are initiating open enrollment. Actually, what happens is the groundwork will start. The Ben admin Ben partner has to alert the employees. So on so that we are initiating open enrollment. If there is any changes you would like to do, or if there are any in progress transactions, please take any action. Please take action quickly on that date onwards, open enrollment date onwards. Don't initiate any open enrollment manually. This we have to inform them. Now coming back to your question. We have employees on vacation, or employees are still working, but they didn't get a chance to enroll, and we close the open enrollment. What to do? Simple, ma'am. With that, normally then inbound EAB will go after closing open enrollment. Again, every 2 slots, 15 days, 15 days. Whosoever employee has been missing, that employee has to let the Ben partner know. They collectively take the employees and they will load through the EAB. Or it's a few numbers, manually they will update. Okay. Second thing, some employees are not eligible for the plan, but managers under the exception conditions, they want to add them. Some employees are on waiting period. They are not completed probation, but manager wants to add them to the current open enrollment. That is also possible. These are all manual events. I will explain. So what I do first, I will cancel the open enrollment. Okay. The one currently available, because it will be hard stop for us. In real time, we have only one. It should be in closed status. Okay. So I'm going to close this. Select actions. Close open enrollment. Closing date, they gave 12/31/2022. I'll go with, should not override. Yes, it won't override. There are no events. So I'm closing it. So once I close, none of the employees can enroll into these plans, whatever I initiated. closed with no changes. Okay, 160. Okay, now this has been closed. We'll see the status. I will do finalize also. Finalize in a sense, you after closing, you have to finalize. So they are the employees whosoever enrolled, they were only going to get the benefits. That is finalization. So I will explain in detail for our open enrollment. Okay. Let's work on our open enrollment. First step. Inform HR admins, Ben partners to complete all the benefit transactions. After informing, now assume still there are few employees as in progress transaction, but now we are forced to cancel the benefit events. How to do that now? An idea? So let's assume there are 30 employees whose benefit transactions are in progress, but you would like to still proceed to close. I mean, cancel those events.
The question was not clear. I didn't get it.
Assume you are initiating open enrollment for 100 employees. And then you realized, though you informed to the Ben admin employees, Ben partner, there are 30 employees who have benefits are in progress. If you initiate open enrollment, it will impact the employees' current in progress benefits, plus your open enrollment also has been impacted. To avoid this, now you are forced to cancel all the benefit event for 30 employees. How to do that?
Mass reason, mass cancel.
That's all, mass cancel, correct?
Okay.
Cancel. So all benefit BPs. Only these two VPs play the key role. Anyhow, this doesn't be any impact. This is definitely an impact. We don't know how many employees has how many, what are the effective dates. So random level select the number first two as of today. Oh, two employees. So let's cancel this. Okay. Done. Okay, now let's proceed to initiate open enrollment. So we created our insurance plan, right? We will initiate that insurance plan, our own plan.
Okay.
So individual employees we have assigned. Now what we are going to do is we are going to assign this plan for all the employees. How to do that? Access the task first. Create open enrollment event type. Name it. What are we offering? We are offering means, in fact, you can select all or whatever eligible based on the customer requirement. I'm just showing an example. I'm selecting it. You can select all also, all the cover. Whatever the plans you want to offer as part of open enrollment, you can select all this. Okay, now 1 second. Okay, sorry. So I selected our offering, but whatever the plans you created during your practice, you can select all the plans also. There's no harm. And then inactive in a sense in future, this open enrollment, sometimes what happen every year we'll give the open enrollment, right? The next year, you don't want to go with exclusively you're not giving insurance. Okay, you want to give this insurance also along with all other plans. You can inactivate this in future. So that won't be available. Restricted countries, but make sure if you want to inactivate the open enrollment close date, see, inactivation date should be greater than equal to open enrollment close date. You should not inactivate if the open enrollment is in progress. Anyhow, it will give error message. You got my point, ma'am? What I'm saying?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm speaking very feeble. So these are the dates we are initiating. We are not supposed to inactivate the event between these dates. Either you can do prior to this date if you fully cancelled, or you can do after this open enrollment closed date.
Yeah.
Okay. Then restricted countries as usual, country USA optional. Okay, users count how many events, how many open enrollment events you have initiated to record here. Multiple types. 2022, 2023 to record 1, 2, 3. Do not reproduce future events. Assume this insurance plan I already assigned to an employee, initiated to an employee. On top of that, the same plan I'm going to offer also as a open enrollment. Do not reprocess future events. If whichever the future dated, this one are initiated manually, that should not be processed. Anyhow, it will go on hold. That should not be processed. Do not reprocess duplicates. This open enrollment, this insurance plan, I already initiated for an employee. Okay, already initiated for an employee. On top of that, again, I'm giving the open enrollment. So don't process this open enrollment one. Process the previous one. Okay, there's a simple controls. I'll repeat again. So we have multiple options to assign benefit plans to an employee. EIB, manually, open enrollment. Assume manually have given this plan to an employee with the future dated. Future date of what? Greater than December 10th. Let's say, okay, closing date is this, right? Future date in the you already given the open enrollment. You already given the insurance plan between these two dates for an employee. On top of that, the same plan again you are giving. So we should not process, right? The previous one. So that's why we have here, don't reprocess. Do not future events. Do not reprocess means same thing, same example. If already employee have what is that? The insurance event in progress, and you don't want to process the current one, which means the open enrollment one, select this checkbox. Okay. Right. Days to enroll, this will decide outside of the open enrollment calendar. Okay. Let me check and come back to me with some good examples at this moment. Okay. Just hold on this. I'll check and come back. Okay, because each and every field is important here on this open enrollment for interviews. Selecting okay. You can go to the help text for more understanding. I'm selecting okay. So with this open enrollment event, we are offering life insurance. Fine. What is next? Map this open enrollment event under enrollment event row. This open enrollment event will be created, and we are offering AMD insurance. Okay, so here waiting period. If any new hire, you can also give a try by hiring an employees and just give from the okay. You're initiating today. Just hire an employee past 2 days and give waiting period 10 days. Now you see that employee whom you hired should not come into the open enrollment report. Okay. Please try this one. Coverage rules. Same thing again. Open enrollment. Can select any plan. This I have to cover, will cover. But what I request is whenever you're practicing now, please include insurance and healthcare. Multiple times you initiate, please. Insurance and healthcare. Healthcare, insurance, healthcare, additional or 401k. Multiples we can include. Okay, this task also.
Multiples we can?
Yeah, we can. So what are multiples in the sense? Here I'm selecting only our insurance now. I can select 401k as well.
Okay.
I can select life insurance. The reason why I'm not selecting because I have not created, not sure what is the plan behavior. Again, it will give issue. That's why I'm skipping this. You can say, okay, let's go with 401k also. No problem. The two plans we have selected. In fact, it has 3 plans. Okay. 401k, how many plans? We will see. Oh, again, I have to make 401k. Just a sec. I will do this also. This. So whatever the enrollment offering here you have included, make sure that needs to be mapped with the event. Now you're clear, ma'am, what is my multiple coverages offerings?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope I'm not killing your weekend time.
No, not at all.
So challenge is next week and next week I won't be there most of the time. So at least that time you can prepare for interviews. At least you will cover some topics. Only that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, this one. This is for manual, ma'am. Okay, manual when you assign. This is for open. Giving both 401k and okay. So we get open enrollment. We have mapped the open enrollment event rule under enrollment event rule. Next, we'll initiate open enrollment. Okay, run now means right away you can run it. Okay. Now here benefit groups, or you can also schedule in the sense particular time automatically initiate. Event type we created right now here.
Yeah.
Select the, this you cannot override, okay? This cannot be overridden. We don't have an option at all. This is by default will pick up as of today's date. Open until initiate open until we'll say 20th, which means 10 days I'm giving timelines to the employees. You can give up to 60 days. Okay, up to 60 days, you can give the timeline. There's no harm in that. So, but here I'm giving 10 days. Event date means effective date. From when this plan should be effective. So here is the interesting one. So don't give any date between these two dates. If you give any dates between these two dates, we will get error message. Okay. The event should be always greater than equal to the open until. So 21st we will select. What I'm trying to say here, today is the initiation date. Okay. Window will be open up to December 20th, which means employees can enroll into the benefit plans up to 20th. Event date means effective date. So once you close the window here, whosoever enrolled into the benefit plan, they will get benefit eligibility from 21st onwards.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so the other important could be a question also. What is the difference between initiated, open, until event? Yeah. I'm submitting. They're all by default 2022. What are the plan and definitions we have? It will come here. Don't worry about this. Exclude workers in waiting period or without eligible plans. I told you no. Sometimes what we can do is, though the employee is not eligible, we can bring that employee onto the open enrollment. I will show how to do that. But when we select the checkbox, if any employee serving probation, if our 10 days, 20 days, I just now showed on the enrollment event tool right now.
Yeah.
Any employee has joined and have not completed, they will be excluded. They won't come into this open enrollment. Similarly, employees without eligible plans also, they won't come into this. For example, these employees are not eligible, no? Australia, Canada, China, India.
Yeah.
Right? I'm excluding them. If I by mistake, if I select, everyone will come. Okay.
Yeah.
So please be careful here. Should not be. Okay. Okay. Refresh here. Now it will show us once I refresh now, it will start showing count. How many employees are eligible for our 401k and insurance. Refresh. Refresh. Status is completed. This is the open enrollment job Workday one submitted, completed successfully. 169 employees are eligible for this plan. Okay. But there are 2 employees it went on hold. It's only good. I will show how to remove them from the on hold. One way learning. Okay, we have initiated now. What next? I would like to send the reminder emails. Okay. The enrollment event role is currently in which state?
Completed.
No.
Progress.
In progress. Status completed in the sense the process is complete. Currently in progress.
Okay.
Okay. Just a second. I'll show you. Now start. Sorry, not started. Not in progress. It not started yet. I'm sending to the employees. Something like that. We can Actually, this message has to give by the customers. We are not supposed to give random. So I want to send this message to all the employees who are not started. Okay. And also, if you want to send to on hold, also you can select so that they will also receive. Okay. Refresh. So you are sending mail, ma'am. Mail in the sense notification plus Outlook. Fine. What next now? So we have sent the reminders also. Now employees start enrolling into the plan. Okay, what I do is I'll take one employee from this list. I'll bring them into in progress. I'll bring them into submitted. I'll take this guy, Alex Grossman. I can't proxy, hence, as usual, I will give the step to Logan. These all that we have sent, right now, so they can see.
Yeah.
And we forward the step to Logan, Mr. What his name? Alex. Oh. This is her open enrollment. Alex Grossman, this guy. Let's get started. Okay, no. 2 we have given, right, ma'am? 41K.
Yeah.
Also adjust either of the plan. No, 41. What's the will take? He is already selected. Let's continue with the same. If we want to change. Okay. Now what happened? This employee has taken action, correct? He's not submitted, but he has taken action. Now see the status. Go to open the status report. Now you can see one employee has taken action. You can track here, since normally the benefit administrators, we are ben admins who are initiating. We have to track it. These 10 days we have to keep monitor how many employees, how much percentage of employees are enrolling. Now you see Alex. Okay, like this we can track. Now once you submit the benefits, it will comes to this status. Let's see. If you want to select another plan also, you can select. %12% we already given. Submitting now. Okay. So my Ben admin has initiated open enrollment. As an employee, I'm enrolling and submitting. Now see the status. That employee has moved from in progress to submit. Okay.
Yes.
On hold. Now, these employees, unfortunately, they have multiple benefit plans. It might trigger in progress. What I do now is I will cancel the events. And I'll show how I'm bringing from to in not submitted status. So I have to check the dates here first. This we have initiated, went on hold, so I must cancel this event. Please don't cancel the open enrollment one. This, I think in last session we tested this. Now I have cancelled. Automatically, the open enrollment has been moved into in progress. Let's see at report level. Now we have only one employee on hold, Logan, right now? Like
yeah.
that. So now change with no changes, which means once you submitted, close that, then you can track it here. Closed with no changes. Let me show one example. What I do is for employee, Mr. Okay. I'm going to edit these benefit elections with my Ben admin access. I'm going to do some changes. I'll bring it to 10%. Now, if you can see the open status report, once you closed it, here you can see closed with changes, this employee. Okay. Once we close, currently we are not closed, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Similarly, finalize it with changes in the sense, once you finalize the benefit plans, you already closed. Then if you want to show, we can show them. Okay. I will show all these features. Okay. Now, I'm testing only for one employee. Shall I proceed to close this open enrollment, or do you want to test few any scenarios you want to try?
No,
Okay.
we'll close it and see how it works.
Okay. I'm gonna close it. You can want to try by you can head over. Okay, that employee has been moved now. Close. Actually, we submitted, but we have done some changes. So after that, you can track here how many employees have submitted, and again they changed. Okay. Now we are close to total 169 employees. Now, how to add employees who are not eligible or waiting period? Select your open enrollment status report, open enrollment, add workers. Okay, add work. Here you can bring the employees whomever you want. I mean, the customers told you, add them here, which means we're adding them to current enrollment. But remember, I already closed. We are not supposed to. We should do before only. Before closing only we have to. Similarly, you can extend the open enrollment. Initially, we decided 12th, this date. Okay. You can extend this if you would like to. Currently closed, not applicable. So you can please give a try all these options, please. Or if you by mistake you initiate the open enrollment and you don't want to continue at all, cancel this open enrollment. Okay, cancel this open enrollment. It happens, right? By mistake, I want to assign for insurance. I initiated for healthcare, and now I need to cancel. The entire process you can cancel by selecting this option. Okay. Now let's also talk about a few important things. Here, one more factor is closed means it doesn't mean we have completed the process, man. Finalize when you select, then only it's completed. Now, I want to send reminders for the people whosoever has closed with changes. I can send the reminder here. We can send again. Okay, like this. Email also will go. Now, we'll finalize. Initiated, closed, finalize open enrollment. Before finalizing, again send the email. We are going to finalize. Finalize in the sense, now you cannot add them, now you cannot extend anything. Closed here. Okay. Until it closes, you can bring those employees, but finalize means completed for this year. You're going about to select finalize. You can read this one for a second, please.
Yeah.
We are finalized. Now refresh. Please don't select finalize directly without closing. Okay, we should not. We should go as per the process, as per the sequence of these steps. Okay. Now these employees now will reach. These employees will reach out to the HR administrator, Ben administrator, whosoever, and these people are responsible to add them into the benefit plans manually, etc. This is how the open status works.
So manually, who's gonna do that?
Manually means
Bennett.
Directly will go to worker, benefits, change benefits, same process. However, we have worked so far, tested our plans. Yeah, insurance you have to assign once. What is the other one? 401 you have to assign once. Okay, like that. Each and every plan you have to assign again and again.
So whatever is included in the open enrollment, you have to assign, add there.
Either EAB or manual. Because the numbers are less, manual. The numbers are high, EAB is recommended.
Okay.
Here in benefits, not like other modules. I am saying this is, if you will ask to initiate open enrollment, what all data we need? You have to start from scratch. Everything will be covered. Group, plan, eligibility rules, everything, providers, signatures. You are giving full answer, full configuration of benefits. So that's all the questions here. If they ask only what data you need initiate the open enrollment, this is the data. What is the difference between initiation date, open enrollment start date, open enrollment close date? This is our answer. What is meant by on hold? How to employ has to release on hold or to avoid none of the steps should not go on hold. What we will do? You have to cancel the events which are in progress. Any questions, ma'am?
No, it's clear. So, so whatever the plans before the open enrollment, so the plans will be changed in that particular period. How it works? I mean, the previous plans and all.
No. That is still continuous. That will still continues. So what we are doing is there are certain plans, ma'am, based on year. There are certain plans which continues. Healthcare plans are continuous. Insurance plans or we will give insurance plans or 401k. Every year we have to give an option to an employee to choose. Okay. Additional benefit plans like metro train ticket, these are all employees wish. They can enroll at any given time. Some plans we will give a time period. You have to enroll into this particular time period. Such plans only we have to initiate through open enrollment. Okay, not all the plans.
Got it.
So maybe a good example is if any employee join an organization, at particular time window will be open. Healthcare, insurance. Please enroll yourself, your dependents, if applicable. So this window will be available on this date. If you're not enrolled by this date, you no longer eligible to enroll in the plan till next year. So that way.